Hey everyone, Steven here with Team Euphoric, and today I'm going to be taking Micheal through the L5-S1 ELDOA. And for the L5-S1 ELDOA, we are going to be in a supine position. So I'm going to have Micheal lay down on his back, and the first thing we want to do is I'm going to have Micheal get his butt right up against the wall. This is very, very important. You want to make sure that there's no space between your butt and the wall. Now that his butt is set up, next thing we want to do is set up the feet. We want the heels in line with the ischial tuberosities. If you don't know where that is, make a fist, and roughly the width of one fist width, that's going to be in line with your ischial tuberosities. So right now, Micheal's heels are set up. From this position, we want to go ahead and get into maximum extension of the knees. We want to try and get our heels away from the wall if possible. Then from there, we want to go into pseudo-inversion of the ankle. So we're going to go into dorsiflexion by pointing the toes toward the head. And then we want to go into inversion by pointing the soles of the feet toward each other. The next step, we want to go into medial rotation of the femur. So I'm going to have Micheal point his toes toward each other as much as he can without allowing the toes to touch. Next, we're going to start to set up the spine. So we want retroversion of the pelvis. We want a nice flat lumbar spine, flat thoracic spine. Micheal's chin is going to be tucked in. The crown of his head is pushing away from his body. With his eyes, he's looking down between his thighs to put the dura mater under tension. Now, we're going to set up the shoulder. Micheal's going to go into maximum extension of the elbows and wrists, maximum external rotation of the shoulders, and then he's going to flex his arms toward the ground. This is the setup position for the L5-S1 ELDOA. And then in terms of the principles of action, everything is going to be moving in opposite directions. So Micheal's going to be gliding his heels up the wall while pushing his sacrum down into the ground. He's going to be pushing his coccyx into the wall, and he's going to be pushing the crown of his head and his palms away from the wall. And we're going to hold this for 1 minute, and I'm going to cue him through everything as soon as I start to see that he loses any of the above mentioned components. So right now, I'm just going to cue him, Micheal, try and get a little bit more straight with the elbows, get a little bit more extension of those wrists, a little more, don't let me touch you, don't let me touch you, don't let me touch you, perfect. Keep that chin tucked in, push the crown away, perfect. Relax the abdominals, max extension of the knees, extend those knees, yeah. A little more dorsiflexion, point the toes toward me, point the toes, yeah, perfect. All right, we got another 35 seconds. Push into my palms, push with the palms, push with the crowd, yeah. Heels up, sacrum down, max extension of knees, straighten out that right knee, yeah, perfect. Point those toes down, dorsiflex, yeah, down, perfect. Get a little bit more inversion, yeah, perfect. 15 more seconds. Keep looking down, relax those abdominals. Up with the heels, away with the palms, crown. Now you're gonna slowly take one arm at a time, you're gonna bring it out in front of you. You wanna get out of it nice and slowly so you don't recoil. Relax the left arm. Now we're going to relax the right leg. So you're gonna bring the knee into flexion, hip into flexion, relax the left, and then you're gonna roll onto your side. And that was the L5-S1 ELDOA.